That's a rather dour reflection on this situation. Are you saying that basically the cause is lost? This morning I was interacting with Liz Hafen-Asari, who also shared her thoughts on the matter, and she was basically asking me, what fight against the Galamsey? In other words, for her, there is no fight. And I have spoken to people who have shared similar thinking. But you cannot fail to see that there has been some action. You cannot fail to see that whatever your problems may be with the Lands and Natural Resources Minister currently, Mr. Jinapor, he called 5 of his regional ministers from different regions to help address the situation. You cannot run away from the fact that something is being done, but is it enough?
Nothing is being done. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. That is grandstanding. You know political grandstanding? When the speeches, the pronouncements, public pronouncement of people in authority seem to suggest that something is happening, and on the ground, it is not reflective. It doesn't reflect those pronouncements. That's grandstanding. Okay? Now, how do you explain that nobody was held responsible for the presence of 838 chamfans on the River Ofen? How do you explain that people have gone into the forest reserves when the law clearly prohibits mining in the forest reserves, and they are bold enough to confront chiefs and say that they got their mineral rights from the Minerals Commission? How can you explain that somebody working at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources conspires with another person to mine illegally while taking money under false pretenses from that person? And when that person who mines is, when the person working at the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources is arrested, he's not charged with complicity in illegal mining. He's charged with defrauding by false pretenses. Clearly, the sentence for defrauding by false pretenses is lower than the sentence for engaging in illegal small-scale mining. Was it by accident that the ministry decided that such a person should be tried under the defrauding by false pretenses? How can you explain when the minister himself issues a communique and says that Akunta Mining was not given a permit to mine in the Samaraboa forest, and clearly gives us details of when the application for a permit, a mineral rights, was submitted to his office, 25th August 2022. Meanwhile, even before then, Akunta Mining was mining in that forest. And he has just been told to stop. He's just been told to stop, and the Forestry Commission to take action to prevent him from entering the forest. What about these activities there? So this is grandstanding. This is why we are losing the fight.